Hey guys, Sashank from Techkmate here, and somewhere around last month I was at the IGE 2015, which is the Indian Gadget Expo 2015, which took place in Hyderabad. And among a whole bunch of stuff, I spent some time at the Motorola stall, where I got my hands on one of Motorola's very important devices releases this year, the Moto X Play. So here, let's take a quick look at this one. Alright, so the X has been Motorola's flagship model since a few years, and every year this gets an update. But this time around it got two, namely the Moto X Play and the Moto X Pure. And yes, these are different phones, not just by the name, even by their game. So now let's take a look at the ever so interesting Moto X Play. So on the outside, the device is pretty much the candy bar design with slightly curved edges. The left of the device is pretty much empty, whereas on the top right corner you have both the power button as well as the volume rocker positioned in. And on the top you have the SIM card tray and the audio jack. Turn it around and you find a neatly designed back. Hard in the middle, and as you go down the sides you find it to be slopey and smooth. Well, this is really good to hold in the hand, and in the middle, somewhere on the top, you have the metal strip which houses the 13 megapixel camera, the LED flash, and yes, there's a dimple. Yes, the Motorola dimple is back. Turn it around again and you find the same design language, with the 5.5-inch screen having two front-facing speakers, one on the top and one at the bottom, and also housing the front camera. Well, the back of the device is pretty interesting. Firstly, for the material used on it. It feels like styrofoam or thermocol, but then it's really good and sticks well to the hand. At least it's not slippery like some other smartphones out there. Well, then this is also removable, which means you will be able to customize this with the shells, which proprietary shells being provided by Motorola or any other third-party shells which will be coming out soon. This also comes with full Moto Maker support, which means every physical aspect of the smartphone is customizable. On the inside, it houses an octa-core Snapdragon 615 processor with Adreno 405 GPU on 2 gigs of RAM. I know these are not the best specs out there, but these are not bad either. Well, with the time I got on phone there, I did try playing a couple of games, and by reading all the other stuff on the internet, it'll be safe to say that this is good enough and is going to live up to your expectations, and it's powerful. Coming to the ROM, it comes in two variants, the 16 and the 64 gig model. Plus, it is expandable through microSD card up to 128 GB. Well, yeah, thumbs up to Motorola on that. Well, looking at the camera, it's a 21 megapixel camera with an f2.0 aperture. The spec sheet looks good except for the fact that it does not support 4K video recording. Well, the camera itself is really good. It takes pictures with 21 MB of detail. It's got a nice white balance. It's got a good accuracy, and the color reproduction was really good. Motorola brings to us the double twist feature, which is a shortcut to the rear camera. Double twisting it again brings us to the 5 megapixel front cam, which is really good. This is capable of taking really good selfies, and if you're a selfie freak, I can assure you, you won't be disappointed. And to view all your photos on, you have a 5.5-inch Full HD display, which is about 403 pixels per inch, and for all the time I spent with this, it was good. Right off the back, this guy runs Android 5.1 Lollipop with a near stock Android experience. This gives you two advantages. Number one being, this gives you an experience of clean Android with the least third-party bloatware applications. Number two, you get updates pretty fast. So expect this guy to be one of the first non-Nexus devices to get the Marshmallow update once it starts rolling out. Alright, coming to the killer feature of this smartphone, this houses a humongous 3630 mAh battery. Yes, you heard it right, a 3630 mAh. And this supports turbocharging. So plug it in for an hour and you get blessed for the next 48. So at the end of the day, looking at all this and the price bracket it lies in the midst of any debate, I think it's safe to say that this can be quoted as the flagship killer of this year 2015. Well, that pretty much wraps up the video. So do subscribe, do give me a like down there, and yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay awesome.